So, session 2. I feel weird about this one. Eventful, and yet not.
And
like,
yet.
a lot of nothing happened. But some things happened.
It was definitely more exciting than last session.
Yeah, we did. We had only 2.
We ended with, I think, 4 or 5 red names.
Oh, yeah.
We had 2 people out, so Justice is online and Tiger were not here.
Mm-hmm.
So, we miss them. We'll see them next week. Hopefully.
We started with 3 boogeymen again this time. Boogies were...
Hoy, Toyman, and Chaos Taz.
Mm-hmm.
So Toyman got the first boogie kill by Hoy unfortunately stumbled upon them in the deep dark, and he was like, hey, how's it going? And Toyman was like, it's going ba-bing, ba-bam. Fucking slash him.
Yeah, Hoy went down there to try... I think that he was just exploring.
Looking for diamonds.
And just happened upon the 2 of them, and he was trying to find a way to get a drop on one of them. And then he didn't.
I found some diamonds, and I just got a box.
Nice.
Ah, well.
Do you have a base? Are you based with anyone?
I'm with Justin, but he's not here this weekend. He's graduating right now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Tiger's mic is broken today, unfortunately.
That's sad.
I went to get the computer ready for her stream, and then
we
restarted
no.
and now her mic doesn't work. Ow. What are you doing?
I'm sorry,
were you the boogie?
Yeah.
And you didn't tell me this whole time. Oh my god.
Yeah. Toyman is stacked right now. Toyman is not to be trifled with.
Yeah, he is currently... Only God can kill him, or Hubris. And we can't kill him, so we gotta hope for Hubris.
Yeah.
Second boogie kill. Hoy was also a boogie. When he became red, he was cured. And then the second boogie kill was Taz, who went to poor Knockout, who was red, or who was yellow. At first she had passed him, and she was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. He's yellow. There's so many greens. And then... then she did it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of... And maybe they just didn't realize that they had the full session, because we were coming up on break, and I guess they changed their mind. And they murdered Knockout. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately.
Me neither.
Well, what else happened? While everyone was in the deep dark, I think we probably had 10 or 11. Are you redecorating?
Yep. For lore. Keep going.
We probably had 10 or 11 warden spawns.
Yeah.
But not a single death to a warden. The first 2 wardens that spawned didn't even get close to players. They spawned the warden, and then the players were gone so fast, the warden didn't even know where to go.
No, 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 no.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah. So let's see what else happened. We did have some alliances formed. Because
did.
Tiger is out and Owl has kind of been aimless. They've been alone, digging through the caves. Owl spent probably the entire first session and 75% of this session strip mining. And
it worked out for her.
It did work out, but you pointed out that Owl was using stone tools.
Owl was using stone tools to mine the deep slate.
Yeah. Go ahead and just kill me at that point. Like, that is so slow. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah. Also, as Owl was using the stone tools, Hoy came upon her tunnel system and spawned a warden.
That's true. Hoy did enjoy spawning wardens this session for some reason.
He came back upon Taz because they had teamed up to go back to try to hunt Toyman and Fiber down in the Deep Dark. And they got to the Deep Dark, not to the ancient city. And Hoy spawned probably 3 wardens in the span of 30 seconds.
Yeah, he was just running.
And he just fled. So Taz and Hoy met back up later in the session just by tripping over each other. And Hoy comes up to Taz and is like, "Oh, hey, it's you again. You survived all those stupid wardens?"
Yeah. I don't think he did it on purpose. I think it was comedic in the timing of it, though.
It was.
So right now, Owl has teamed up with, or allied, I should say, with Chaos and Gage. Gage. I heard Chaos call him Gage, so that's why I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
They have called themselves the Lunatics now. They are doing pretty good.
They are doing pretty good for themselves.
They did have some issues towards the end of session with phantoms and skeletons, and yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on.
I switched over and I just saw them getting just absolutely ruined by phantoms.
Yeah.
There was like 6 or 7 of them.
Yep, and that was right after Hoy had found their base.
Which was an unfortunate event. So Hoy had previously come upon Barry.
Mm-hmm.
And he was swinging. He was swinging like he was going to hit Barry.
Yep.
And I think he was trying to kill him. I know he was trying to kill him. Unfortunately, his ping got really bad.
Yeah.
And his frames dropped.
Yep. I think it was his shaders. And I think all of the light issues from like the bamboo and the vines and everything, it just completely stalled him. And he would have had a kill there. And I feel kind of bad, but he was playing with shaders on and it just completely tanked his machine.
Ay.
Nope, get him.
Wow, it's laggy over here.
Want to go?
Is it ever laggy? Wow.
How? What do you mean?
Just watch swing and a miss.
I went from 100 FPS to 10 when I jumped out of the boat.
Were you just doing that to troll?
No, I was trying to kill you, but I can't do anything. It's too laggy
My
over there.
defenses are working.
It did. But he was still bloodthirsty. So he wandered through the jungle until he found their base. And then he set fire to their base and was going to try to kill them.
Yep. He tried to kill Barry again because Barry, in defense of their base, gave him a whack. And Hoy started to fight back, but It didn't work out for him.
Maybe fiber.
I
I
might
don't know.
move the more valuable stuff upstairs. We don't have too much. Oh, Hoy, I see you.
Oi.
Hoy!
Oi.
Hey! Hey! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!
Oh no,
You're
he's
not allowed to
gonna
hit me.
die.
Self-defense is allowed!
Yeah, you hit me first.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Uh-oh!
Oh
Oi.
no!
Oh. Oh. Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh
Oh
no!
no, I died.
Oh no, I did. Oh fuck, I didn't want to kill
Was
him.
it self-defense?
Yeah, he started hitting me.
Okay.
So Hoy is our first one out. He is our first ghost,
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
and that's rough. That sucks to see. But now we have this weird situation where we have the reds and the greens. I don't think there's any yellows left. No, Chaos is left. No, she's not. Chaos.
No, she's not. I think Tiger's yellow.
Tiger might be yellow. Yeah. But Chaos, unfortunately, attempting to do something, and neither one of us were watching them again. They did something and just fell and died. Which kind of works out because after the boogie kill on Knockout, Knockout was prepping for murder.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think that Knockout would have found Chaos. I kept checking in on them, and they were just all over the place. They weren't staying
Yeah.
still. They were all over the map. So
Pulling a bit of that Quoth action.
yeah, we've got some reds now, and I think Tiger might be the only yellow.
It'll be interesting to see how the boogie shakes down next session. Because we have so few greens, we have reduced the cap of boogies from 3
Mhm.
to 1.
Yeah, good call.
And boogies, they could kill a red, but it's like, it's bad form. So
Yeah, it's
it
not
will
very
be interesting
sporting.
to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Next session.
Aside from that, really not a lot of activity this session. A lot of close calls. I saw some people fighting some fights that maybe they weren't ready for. Saw some creepers, some sneaky creeper action.
Of course, the warden action.
The wardens. I still don't know what Quoth is doing. Quoth made a little deal with the lunatics and was able to use the enchanter, which they had hidden away. But because no one's found it, let's make things interesting. We have used our magical powers and put it back here at spawn.
Yep. So somebody's going to find this next session and be like, yoink.
Yep. So, which maybe that's bad form for us. They hid it. It was out in the open. Nobody found it. But it's just something to create interaction. So that's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
Quoth, yeah, brain. I have no idea what his strategy is. Quoth
Me neither.
is an enigma. He did
I think he and Owl are our sleeper agents.
Yeah? You think they're just gonna all of a sudden... Owl is so non-threatening, though.
I know, and I think that could work really well for her.
Yeah.
Like, people are inclined not to attack her for some reason.
Unlike Quoth, Quoth has been red since about 30 seconds into the first session and hasn't gotten a kill yet.
He hasn't been looking for the kill.
No, I think that might be stressing people out a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? You never know where he could pop up. It's like an earthquake or food poisoning.
Or food poisoning.
Yeah. So, thoughts, predictions. Last week, I had pegged Just a Human. It's tough
Finish
to
that sentence.
change that because, Just a Human was not here today, but I still think they're probably going to come out with a win. I think they're still green.
I think so too. As I said, I think Quoth and Owl are sleeper agents.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it would be hard to deny that Toyman is set up really well. But the issue is that trio. And trios, they fall.
Eventually, they're going to fall apart, right? And
Yeah, they have to.
even though Toyman is the most geared, if he hadn't got the drop, or I don't even say got the drop, that's not the right word. He battled it out with Hoy, but if Hoy would have been able to sneak up on him a little more effectively, that maybe would have changed things a little bit.
Yeah. Perhaps.
I don't know. Toyman is really well geared.
He's well geared. He only has 3 lives, but he has held on to those 3 lives.
That's true.
Barry also has 3 lives. I think it's Gadget, Owl, and Fiber who have more than 3 lives. Those are our Dargrians right now.
Yes.
Maybe Just a Human?
Yeah. I know that because I heard it being discussed, that Owl and Gadget had the most lives left. And Owl was concerned about coming back to the surface because they didn't want to be a target. But
It's interesting to me that Gadget hasn't given any lives to Chaos, but I don't know. He did talk to Chaos after she died and went
Mhm.
red. She died and went red by falling from a high place, by the
Mhm.
way, which was yeah.
no lives got passed around this session,
No.
which
So yeah,
is
it'll be
interesting.
interesting to see how next session goes. I hope we don't have any permas next session. It feels bad to have a perma on session 2. I gotta be honest.
Yeah. And it does suck because, I mean, Hoy was very excited for this.
Hoy was very excited. Hoy's our friend. Like, I was excited to have him play. And he just, he was a bit of a Hoykerus. He flew too close to the sun. Don't shake your head
Yeah.
at me.
No. I think it's gonna be it. We've got our predictions. We did a little bit of a recap. Like I said at the beginning, there was a lot of action, but not really like a lot of result. I expected a warden death. I expected somebody to die in the nether. We had 2 nether trips. Gadget, Fiber both went to the nether. I fully expected one of them to die. Neither did.
Yeah.
Some tunnel rats came to the surface. I saw both Hoy and Owl on the surface. Not Hoy. I saw both Quoth and Owl on the surface. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I still think just because Just a Human is a better player. Not that Toyman is a bad player, but I think that they're going to do more outside of just punching people in the face. I think there's going to be
Yeah.
some traps happening. We haven't seen a single trap yet.
No, we have not.
Yeah. I think that they're going to be pushing, they're going to be setting traps. There's going to be random stuff happening. They're going to use more of the full spectrum play. And while Toyman is better geared, they could fall onto Dripstone. they could fall into lava. I'm interested. See what happens. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Next week, it's just me. There will still be a little postmortem, little talk after.
Yeah.
It'll just be
I was
me
trying to
talking
give myself my own player head so you could make like an armor stand of me to discuss. But alas.
I'll just talk to this flower.
Yep. Pretty flower. They're red for blood.
Yeah. When you start changing stuff out, mangrove steps. Anyways, we're ranting. We're distracted. That's the word. Okay. So we're out of here. Siren is off for a small vacation. I will be here next week and hopefully have something up shortly after we finish session. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.